My name is Nicole and Nichols, and I'm excited to be joining all of you. And I just have a simple message to share. I'm very passionate about quality of life, and I am so thankful to be part of a community that is inspiring healthy living around the world to take healthy back. How are you taking care of you? Are you eating real food, exercising, drinking water, sleeping 7 to 8 hours per night? Because let's start talking about you, because you need to be well to be the best version of you. There are two startling trends in our world. We need to be well armored ourselves, and because we are all being faced with huge challenges. We have environmental toxins. Wouldn't you agree that we are living in a chemical world and being bombarded by toxins, which is leading to all kinds of health problems? Unless you are living in a bubble, these toxins are everywhere. We are breathing them in, putting them on our skins, and they are out on our lawn. They're in our pools, and sometimes we're even eating them. And then we have oxidative stress. All of this contributes to oxidative stress at the cellular level. Toxins, unhealthy ingredients, stress, and just life. Bottom line is oxidative stress causes aging and disease. The great news is that we can neutralize or slow down the aging process by getting antioxidants in every day. Have you ever squeezed a lemon and on an apple, and you can see on the other side it protects the apple from aging and turning brown? That's because there are powerful antioxidants in there. The same concept. Best sources of antioxidants come from fruits and vegetables, and they protect us and slow down the aging process. Grocery store, as we all know, we've heard everybody talk about go shopping around the perimeters outside of the healthy stuff, but we see more and more as through this pandemic, we saw a lot of the inside aisles where we're loaded with preservatives, flavor enhancers, less nutrition, pesticides, artificial flavoring. And so that creates a lot of, you know, stress on our bodies. And going with that, we are then thinking about through this and gaining weight and different things, or just in life in general, that the question about dieting or over exercising. Let's talk about an important topic for many people, maintaining a healthy weight, because we know that excess fat contributes to over 20 different diseases. Remember the toxins we talked about earlier. Well, our bodies can't handle an onslaught of toxins, so it protects our organs by trapping the toxins in fat cells. The good news is that this keeps the toxins from growing and causing havoc in our bodies. The bad news is that fat cells expand and can cause weight issues. When you burn fat in the wrong way without proper nutrition or over exercising, the toxins are released into the bloodstream, which stresses the body. So the body is very smartly goes into fat production to once again enroad the toxins, protecting the vital organs, and the fat returns. It's a vicious cycle. There's a better way. The safe and healthy way to lose weight is to allow your body to cleanse itself by removing the toxin loads and clean eating, especially fruits and vegetables. Now that you're shedding fat and assisting your liver so it can do its job and cleanse the toxins, weight loss is easier, quicker, and leads to more permanent weight loss. Liver can do its job and clean up the blood and process toxins out. The next question, so how often do we normally eat? The other crucial thing is maintaining a healthy weight. And a healthy body is blood, and a healthy body is blood sugar. Did you know that willpower is a function of blood sugar? Think about the time when you skipped a meal or you were too busy that you just forgot to eat. And we all have those days, right? And when you want to eat anything and everything, and it's in sight. Well, here's why. The taller curved line is what happens when we eat a meal with things like bread, crackers, boxed foods, empty carbohydrates. There is a spike in the blood sugar, and then it comes crashing down, and in about an hour or two later, and you need a nap, but not before you raid the pantry. This also happens when we skip a meal or first thing in the morning. Then we wake up on an empty stomach and we think we have to have caffeine to wake up. The dark blue line shows what happens when we eat low glycemic meal with fiber. So the sugar enters the bloodstream slowly, like our JP complete shake. Then our blood sugar is stable, and it makes it so much easier to avoid bad habits, food addictions, and you will have willpower to make good decisions. So this is the zone, what we call willpower. You might find you lose your junk food cravings, which I have. So then there's a talk about vitamins and plants and so forth. So phytonutrients. This is fascinating. Fruits and vegetables are packed with thousands of phytonutrients, plant nutrients. These are vitamins, trace minerals, antioxidants, and everything else that helps prevent disease. Scientists have found that there are over 10,000 of those, and they vary, and it's why it's very important to have a variety of color in the fruits and vegetables in our diets every day, and to help us in our diet to detoxify and protect. Everything you see here is in the right ratio when it's the whole plant itself, the right balance, the synergy, and your body knows what exactly to do because it's food. Compare that to a multivitamin, 20 isolated components. That's why a vitamin could never replace an apple. We have a deficiency in our country. It's not a vitamin deficiency, it's a whole food deficiency. And what we have done in the community here, just different ways where a lot of us do eat the fast pace. And I love my pizza. I'll eat my pizza on the go, or I had some chips here, do that. But for me, I do bridge the gap with the nutrition on the inside. And then for what I don't get enough on the right side here, what we should eat. When you see the beautiful rainbow colors of the vegetables, and then there's fruit and everything. So that's one way I do with bridging the gap through our community. And lastly, anybody wanted to learn what we are doing, inspiring the less carbon footprint, growing in your own kitchen with the LED lights, with our home gardens, and we have outdoors. So we're creating a lot of great health and communities and education. And we're also even making this fun and easy because it fits in all the movements of farm to table, eating local and organic. And we are really in the schools, and they're jumping on board, and we even have a school curriculum. So in closing, the bottom line is just whatever we can do is that I believe that what we can do is just be healthier. And we all know this, we all hear this, we all talk about it all the time. But I just encourage like the visualization and so forth. Maybe some of this will be in your visualization for your daily and the ending of different things, and seek out things that ring true to you, and just want you to take healthy back. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you so much. You know, you touch on a high point. I mean, the foods that we get nowadays, I mean, between the toxins and everything they put in there and the deficiencies that they lack, it really does show how we've changed so much in our diets. And I can speak for my own self. There was a time where, yeah, I was super skinny, and then all of a sudden I got on the let's eat everything in sight food train, and I noticed that my body started changing, and it was tough to get back into that healthy lifestyle. And even though I was eating all the organics and all the good stuff, there was still a lack, and I noticed that my body wasn't responding the way that I thought it should. And so you just really, I mean, just fantastic